We are reviewing the PCS 1/3 Deadpool statue today and kind of do a little room tour, but primarily focus on this guy. Don't see a whole lot of reviews about him. This is by PCS. It is 1/3 scale and it's pretty big. The entire thing, including the turntable it's on, is 36 inches, and Deadpool himself is 24 inches tall, so right at 2 feet, which I think I've looked at some other 1/3 statues, and the figures can be like 26, 27, sometimes 28 inches tall, which is weird scaling because that would make the real life version like 6'7" or 6'8". But I think the larger the statue, the cooler it is. So I wouldn't be mad if this guy was even taller than 24 inches, but looks pretty good. It came with this stand, which as you can see slowly rotates. There's supposed to be a unicorn that goes in there, but I think that looks pretty stupid. So I use it as a turntable to display some Deadpool cards. And look at this one. That kind of looks like the portrait. And then of course you got the first appearance, Deadpool PMG. I don't know why Deadpool has become so synonymous with stupid things like unicorns and chimichangas. I mean, it started in one comic and it was, funny at first, but now every writer just runs with it. It's like they don't know what to do with Deadpool. They're out of ideas. They're just packing on this stupid joke about, inside joke that Deadpool readers would understand. But at this point, it's just so beaten into the ground. It's become cliche. It's like Mexicans in sombreros or Chinese people with those China hats. Like, those people don't actually wear those things generally. And it's just a weird, kind of dumb, played out joke at this point. His pose is cool, kind of museum-ish, better than just like normal museum, but would be cool if it was a little more dynamic, especially in 1/3 scale. His back is freaking wide, but like all the detail on there is pretty awesome. I love too how the suit is textured. It's actually raised. You can feel it different than the black leather parts. One thing that drives me kind of crazy about statues, it doesn't really drive me crazy, but look at the scabbards. The scabbard or sheath is way shorter than the sword. I don't know if that's slight overlook or just for like a presence standpoint. It doesn't make sense to make the scabbard as long as the swords. But from a whatever that word is, it doesn't make much sense, but all Deadpool statues seem to do that. Here's another one. And his sword, way bigger than his scabbard. And same with this guy. His sword, way bigger than his scabbard. So it seems like it's a Deadpool statue thing. He does have some switch outs, which I keep in here. And Look at how big his head is. It's always hard to tell the size of statues on pictures and videos. He's got a big old head though. This is a kind of downward looking pose or face. Maybe it's good if it's really high up, but this is about nose height, this statue for me. So it kind of looks, this portrait, more head on. I bought these little foam pads and then just cut out outlines to hold the switch outs. I don't like these guns. They look like super soakers. I mean, I guess they have like funny things on them. But again, this just becomes so cliche. I don't like the goofy Deadpool. I like assassin Deadpool, merc Deadpool. And those aren't it. So those stay in the drawer. The swords look pretty good. Would be cool if they were actual metal. Like this custom statue. The sword is metal. And it looks really good. If these 1/3 scale swords were metal, they'd look really awesome. Kind of little nitpicky things. I like that there's a gap in the shoulder strap here. Nice little touch to detail. The painting's pretty dang good. I mean, those looks like real leather. The buckle looks legit. It's all sculpted. Pouches look leather. It would be kind of cool if he had a blade here. But looks good. The box itself is 11.5 by 11.5 inches. And altogether, looks pretty sweet. I think that statues really just round out a collection. I think that you can easily overdo it with statues. I see a lot of rooms that are just packed full of statues, and I think it takes away from the presence that they innately have. But I got statues kind of secondarily to Deadpool original art and Deadpool cards that I have. And I think that the statues really round out the collection. Gives your eye something three-dimensional, which becomes really interesting in a room full of two-dimensional pieces. You got a Batman that's gonna be coming for that stand here soon. But take a look at this. This is original art for Marvel Masterpieces, done by Joe. And it was turned into these cards. So if you're a statue collector and you don't know about cards, definitely check out cards. They're really rare. People pay some big bucks for them. Like there's only 100 of that orange card. And I have the original preliminary art for it. Obviously there's only one of those being original art. And then this is the original art, Tom Fleming. I have a set released in 2018 of these cards here. There's only 50 of those. It's autographed. I'm not sure if you can see the auto on there. There's only about 30 of those. There's only 100 of those. 75 of that. Only about 20 of those. Only about 20 of those. About 100 of those. 100 of the red. 50 of the blue. 50. 100. Only 10 greens. 100. 100. This is the first Deadpool card to be released. There's 3 Deadpools in this set, so you could argue which one is actually first, but this is kind of what a lot of people consider Deadpool's rookie card, first card. This one came out before it though. And this is Deadpool's true rookie card. It's a promo for this set. And to get it in a 10 is exceptionally rare. There's only 50 of those cards. You can see that this one, this is the original layout done by the artist Nar, which was finished and turned into this card. So finding the original art is pretty fun. You got some cool other images. All these in here are pretty rare. And then you can actually get printing plates also. So these are the printing plates that are used to actually print the cards, which is kind of cool. But going back to our statue, don't you think it just kind of adds another dimension to your collection? Makes sense to kind of mix up the media that you collect, I think. Especially when statues take up so room. If you feel like you're running out of room, why not get some original art to hang behind the statues, or some cards of your character that you collect? But I hope that they make more 1/3 Deadpools. There's not a whole lot of Deadpool statues out there. A handful of them are pretty dumb because they're just goofy Deadpools. But this one's sweet because it's the only 1/3 that's out there. That is 1.35 or 3.5 scale. That's probably my favorite one still. But this guy's freaking awesome too. We'll do a video about that too. But here's the room, my office. And hopefully they make some more 1/3 Deadpools. That'd be sweet. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys like cards, original art. See ya.